Ebusua me mwakwa baso kokora Addo be PhD TV. Ebusua da baka cho say Ghana amanyosema echugo hot political update na me de bedom wo channel eso. Sanso ne papa ona bo Kennedy akompre kon barema Ohene Agyapong ne ho nsem de bebre na na obete e wo channel eso. Enti no first time a oba channel so mesro bomodin subscribe channel no efma me video ya wo hwe so bomodin ya share video we fama onua no nya bi nhwe no nte de ekoso my Ghana say like comment na me hu so adwenkyere fasa isem edi ameje so eye anker atoken ebusua Blakk Rasta akasa na nsemo okanyina ne se ye papa na bo Kennedy akompre kon barema Ohene Agyapong. In fact, this man was steady na hwe ne hu se papa no untumi enyi enfefri ne ho se odwene oman ne ho o se Kennedy akompre ko Ohene Agyapong yo bia Ghana eda na koma so ankasa yie na Kennedy the business mindset kura no adwene kura no wo eye business mu no ohu se ye papa na bo Ken pese obeye Ghana man panyini na otumi ebo modern etiti millionaires ewo Ghana hase no se dem ade no enu ehu ewo Kennedy akompre ko Ohene Agyapong no ndi oboni se pa no dem Kennedy evise ye papa na bo Kennedy akompre ko Ohene Agyapong ko ka se party ma eye chese abra party no power trot ahodo a eba no edwumasem eye scholarship na eye appointees ne nkomonkofo eton edema eye party ma Honorable Kennedy akompre ko Agyapong say shame on you mo yes hade ni nyina mo hina shame on you na Blakk Rasta say Kennedy akompre ko Ohene Agyapong ne de ono waka na sema ka kire say ono no adwene kura no ewo business mu no eso paye aye ma Kennedy akompre ko Ohene Agyapong kwanya obetete eye Ghana mebunu amoma be millionaires ewo Ghana hase enti eno no sa no ene ye kansu dia say Kennedy akompre ko Ohene Agyapong no de ewo si esua no ewo si steady eye chese the business ideas e kura no ye steady ye sua wo universities Blakk Rasta kan se mebre no wie dia wa fire papa na mebre na enso so fire no e call dem a Dr. Bawumia e wo blame games a obo e wo ye thank you to a oye no ti de mumientie Blakk Rasta nsema okaye.
Now the final story I want to look at is equally interesting, and it has to do with Kennedy Agyapong. My brother, my sister, from GhanaWeb, I read. Shame on those who sold opportunities, including jobs and scholarships. And this is Kennedy Agyapong speaking. I read. Now the former NPP flag bearer hopeful, Kennedy Agyapong, has expressed his disdain over what he described as the selling of opportunities meant for the grassroots of the party. It is unclear whether Kennedy Agyapong was referring to events under the previous NPP government, but he stated that all individuals who engaged in selling jobs and opportunities such as scholarships to party members should be ashamed of themselves. He emphasized that the grassroots of the NPP deserve proper appreciation for their dedication to the party. Shame on those who sold opportunities, including jobs, scholarships, and more, for personal gain. Our hard-working grassroots deserved better after years of loyal service to the party, he wrote on X on Sunday, April 27, 2025. Kennedy Agyapong is a very interesting man. Very interesting. One thing is clear about Kennedy Agyapong. What is clear about Kennedy Agyapong? He has a heart that beats for the youth. He has a heart that drives business and wants to make a lot of millionaires in Ghana through business. That you can't take away from him. Kennedy Agyapong has a heart that beats for the country called Ghana. He has a heart that beats for business, to the point that sometimes he can blaspheme by saying that business is better than higher education. My brother, my sister, that is where his passion is. Yabo. And I read, it says, Bawumia has not shifted blame. Nana Kwamia replies, Paul Grave, Buache Dankwa. And I read, former deputy chairman of Dr. Bawumia's campaign team, Nana Kwamia has taken a swipe at former government spokesperson Dr. Paul Grave Buache Dankwa over the criticism of the former vice president of Ghana. Dr. Paul Grave Buache Dankwa, former government spokesperson on governance and security under the Akufo-Addo administration, in an open letter condemned Dr. Bawumia for what to him is his attempt to dissociate himself from policies by the previous government, such as the e-levy and the domestic debt exchange program, amongst others, that led to the new Patriotic Party's defeat in the 2024 elections. Now, Dr. Buache Dankwa, who is now in the camp of former presidential aspirant Kennedy Agyapong, reprimanded Dr. Bawumia, saying Bawumia's claim that he opposed the e-levy, a highly controversial tax policy, is inconsistent with his silence during his introduction and passage, despite public outcry and its significant impact on Ghanaians. He added, as vice president, he had a platform to voice dissent or influence policy, but chose not to, only to later claim opposition when it suited his political ambitions. Bawumia's failure to publicly address or mitigate the DDEP's impact, while now implying he was not fully responsible, reeks of opportunism and undermines the administration's collective accountability. Now, responding to these blistering attacks on the former Vice President Nana Kwamia, in a statement cited by GhanaWeb, was utterly amazed that the former government spokesperson could purport such things against Dr. Bawumia. He therefore sought to clarify issues while deflating Paul Grave Buache Dankwa's argument. He explained that nowhere during Dr. Bawumia's ongoing thank you tour has he shifted blame for the NPP's 2024 election defeat. My surprise is born by the fact that Dr. Bawumia did no such thing in his interaction with party folks in the ongoing thank you tour. He replied, adding that Dr. Bawumia's comments during his tour were premised on the Mike Okwe's report, which looked into the causes of the party's defeat. Dr. Bawumia is the biggest coward this nation has ever had. Dirty coward. In fact, as I sit here right now, I don't feel like talking. I am so angry. I just want to walk out of the studio and go and rest. For the sake of decency, my brother, my sister, Bawumia should bow down his head in shame. Such a dirty coward. My brother, now, in the run-up to the election, you remember How many times I came on radio to tell Bawumia, listen, if truly you don't represent all these policies, what stops you from dissociating yourself from them right now? Better still, walking out as the vice president of the nation. But the coward and opportunist decided to sit back, silent. My brother, my sister, dumb, silent, hoping that they could still go around and win the elections with more lies, looking down on Ghanaians.